Air quality is poor from the fires there. The Queen City had their best year for air quality on record.
Yeah, new reports show improvements to the environment during the 2020 stay-at-home orders, and they're being lost as we slowly get back to normal. Fox 46 meteorologist Elisa Raffa is live in the newsroom to explain how to keep our air clean.
Yeah, guys, that transportation drop that we had in 2020, of course, because of the pandemic, made such a huge difference in our air quality. We found a 7% drop in ozone pollution right here in Mecklenburg County as 40% of traffic dropped in those stay-at-home orders. Now, what is ozone pollution? If we take a look, that ozone pollution is when you get sunlight and some of the pollutants that come out of that tailpipe exhaust from our cars and the heat, all of that kind of traps and sits close to the ground, and that's where you get that air quality that's not great. Now, as you get more hot, steamy, stagnant air days, we could find these air quality days increasing across the Charlotte area. But again, in 2020, the wild card was we all stayed home. You found about a 60% drop in traffic statewide, a 40% here locally and globally. Again, with everyone staying home, that led to also a 7% drop in emissions across the globe. Now you could see that blip, but starting to go back up as we go into 2020 or 2021, I should say. And then the reason why this is such a blip is because these pollutants live for a very long time. You're 5 minutes in the car to go to a grocery store, those emissions are going to stay in the air for hundreds, if not 1,000 years when it comes to carbon dioxide. So that 1 year of a break on the atmosphere, again, doesn't last as long. So we need to think about these solutions, about electric cars, how to diversify the grid, how do we keep our air cleaner, and we need to think about that and learn from 2020. Here's Meg Fensel with Sustain Charlotte.
Whether a person owns a car or not, they should have access to all of the daily necessities that we all need to be able to access, like a job, education, dining, healthy food, healthcare, all of those daily needs that are easy to reach if we have a car, but are sometimes challenging to reach if we don't have a car.
Yeah, Tara, so tonight at 10, we'll talk more about the air quality and how to live that pandemic pristine air going into the new year. But we've got some hot days coming up. That air quality could be pretty poor even on the short term.